Hi friends, this is a continuation video of the part 1. The link has been posted in the description. Hello everyone, welcome to Daffodil's Visual Arts. In this video, I will be explaining you all about heterotrophic mode of nutrition in plants, grade 7. So, the introduction. Basically, all organisms do not prepare their own food. Some prepare their own food while the others depend on other organisms for their food. So some examples of heterotrophs are humans, animals and birds and non-green plants. So organisms that do not prepare their own food but indirectly or directly depend on other organisms for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. So, are you eager to know about this Euglena? Okay, so the Euglena is basically green in color due to the presence of chlorophyll which is present in the chloroplast. Euglena is a unicellular organism. It carries out all its functions with only one cell. It has the characteristics of both plants and animals. It is autotrophic in the presence of sunlight and heterotrophic without the presence of sunlight. It is found in fresh water, salt water, marshes and also in moist soil. So now let's know about parasitic plants. So, parasitic plants basically live on other plants so that it can absorb its nutrition from it. The nutrition which is derived from other plants is called the host. Examples are Kuskota and Rafflesia. Let's move on in the detailing of Kuskota. In Kuskota, it twines in the tree tops and absorbs its nutrition from the tree using roots called Hostoria. These roots are very special and only found in parasitic plants. The Kuskota is pale yellow in color. Hostoria Roots. Hostoria Roots is found in parasitic plants. It is also known as sucking roots. These sucking roots twine up in different parts of the tree and the tree is called as the host. Hostoria Arnoldii, which is the second plant we had seen in the example. It is a parasitic plant and it has the biggest and heaviest flower in the world. Its flower's diameter is 1 meter and it's found in the forests of Malaysia. Partial parasitic plants. So, what is partial parasitic plants? So, we'll take an example of mistletoe. In mistletoe, which is a partial parasitic plant, absorbs its nutrition from other plants, but it can also synthesize its own food, but it needs to absorb nutrition from other plants due to the lack of water and minerals. Insectivorous plants. In the insectivorous plants trap and digest insects. We will take an example of the pitcher plant. In this picture, you can see the picture of the pitcher plant. The leaves are modified to form pitcher so that it can digest and trap insects. The lid on the top is to prevent rainwater from coming in. When the insects sit on the rim or the mouth of the pitcher, the enzymes in the pitcher slips down the insect and then inside the picture, the insects fall into a bowl of liquid, which is digestive juices, and the enzymes and bacteria in the digestive juices helps the picture break down the insect into smaller particles in a way that it can consume. Let's move on. These are some examples of insectivorous plants. This is the sundew, this is the bladderwort, and this is the Venus flytrap. So now I will show you a demo of how the picture plant functions. In the picture plant, the insects sit on the mouth or rim of the picture, and when it sucks the nectar, there is an ingredient called choline. It makes it feel sluggish, it stumbles and falls into a pool of liquid. It is the digestive liquid of the picture plant. So now in this liquid, enzymes and bacteria break down the insects, and after a few days the whole nutrition is observed. Even larger prey can fall into this trap. Saprophytes. Let's learn about what a saprophyte is. So now, can you see the fungi on the bread? How does this happen? Okay, we will learn about this. So basically, saprophytes feed on decaying and dead matters. Examples are mushroom, bread mold, and yeast. The saprophytes release digestive juices outside their bodies. These juices act on the organic matter, and these juices convert the organic matter into a soluble form through which the saprophytes can absorb and gain nutrition from it. So now, as you see, let's see how the fungi comes on different places. Fungi. The fungi floats freely in the air. Whenever they find a wet and warm surface, they start to land there and grow in that place. This is the suitable place for the growth of fungi. Now we will do an experiment. Materials required: oven, refrigerator, 3 slices of bread, 3 plastic bags, water. Procedure: take 3 slices of bread. Sprinkle some water on them with your hands. Take 3 plastic bags and label them 1, 2 and 3. Now put 1 slice of bread in plastic bag 1 and seal it. Put the second slice in the oven and dry it. When it dries up completely, put it in plastic bag 2 and seal it too. Now put the third slice in the plastic bag 3, seal it and put it in a refrigerator. Observe what happens to the slices in the 3 bags. Observation: a cottony growth of mold can be observed on the slice kept in bag 1, as it is exposed to both warmth and humidity, which is a favorable condition for the growth of saprophytes. No growth of mold is observed on the other 2 slices, as they lack exposed to the required environmental condition for the growth of saprophytes. Result: the growth of mold can be observed on a slice of bread if kept in favorable conditions. Do's: seal the plastic bags properly. Take equal and fresh slices of bread. Don'ts: don't overheat or over-refrigerate the plastic bags. So friends, let's continue with the topic. In this, do you see symbiotic plants? Okay, we will learn more about it right now. When each plant depends on each other for nourishment, it's known as symbiotic relation in plants. We can see a common example in lichen. It is the association between algae and fungi. The algae prepares food while the fungi provides minerals, water and shelter to the algae. The lichen is found in terrestrial areas and very rarely in water. Let's move on to another example of symbiotic plants. It is the Rhizobium and plants. So, Rhizobium is a bacteria and it's present in root nodules. And the Rhizobium is found in root nodules of leguminous plants, which I'll be telling you after this. So, what is a root nodule and why is Rhizobium present in the root nodule? Okay, so what's the function of Rhizobium? The function of the Rhizobium is to convert nitrogen into a consumable way for plants. As nitrogen cannot be consumed by the plants directly, the Rhizobium in the root nodules helps the plant convert nitrogen into a consumable way. In return, plants provide food and shelter to the Rhizobium. Now, let's look into leguminous plants. So, I'll give you some examples of leguminous plants. Chickpea plant, soya beans plants, dal plants, common bean plants, lentil plants, green peas plants and many more plants are examples of leguminous plants. Leguminous plants are plants of the legume family. Let's move on. So, what is the benefits of Rhizobium? So, let's know about it. So, for plants, among all minerals, they need nitrogen very importantly, and plants cannot utilize it directly from the air. The Rhizobium present in root nodules helps to convert nitrogen into a soluble form for plants. The Rhizobium is found in leguminous plants. It helps in replenishing the soil. Usually, when farming, farmers plant a leguminous plant in between two plants for the flow of nitrogen. Thanks for watching, friends. Hope you had a great day watching this and please subscribe our channel.